Okay, okay. Finally, we have gotten something. We have gotten what we have been hoping and praying for the last 2 weeks on this channel. The spotlight has dropped, and with it, a lot of really good stuff. Okay, so a lot of stuff that gets me really excited, but also makes me extremely nervous because it's Blizzard and it's Overwatch, and I've been disappointed before. We've all been disappointed before, but at the very least, we have some hope. We are all going to be huffing the hopium and the copium for the next, maybe 2 months until we finally get disappointed again. Or we don't. Hopefully we don't. Again, praying that we don't. But yeah, so it dropped, and I just want to give a little bit of my thoughts to you guys about it. And I also I want to say this early on because a lot of people click out a video quick. I want you guys to give me your ratings out of 1 through 10, please, about the Spotlight. Right now I'm at about a 7, but please give me your ratings in the comments. For those that don't know, a lot of my community is very vocal in the comments, and I like it a lot, and I respond to everything, so please give me your thoughts. But alright, I'll just get into it. And honestly, the first thing that I really feel the need to talk about is the perks, okay? With the perks is something that I'm the most nervous over because it changes the core gameplay, right? And we all saw Season 9 and how that went. It looked good, it looked fun, and then later on you realize that balancing is a bit of a mess, okay? So, are perks going to be any different? I don't see how they can be. I don't know how they can be. It's an even more intricate system than changing a couple of health pools around. This is going to be a balanced nightmare, possibly. But I assume that they thought of that, and I really hope that they did. That I just can sit here and, you know, pretend that they aren't going to screw it up, right? And hope and pray that they aren't going to screw it up. But I just don't know. And that's what worries me the most, is not knowing. And that is Blizzard. But, yeah, so, is it really going to be enough to even bring people back is another thing too. Like, how many people really care that Overwatch is getting, you know, the ability to have like 2 perks edited in the middle of games? Because, you know, I mean, just people already hate Overwatch enough and they've already been done a long time. Is perks the thing that will bring them back? I don't know. I hope it is. I hope it is. But yeah, like I said, this is the thing that scares me the most. Mostly because of a balance philosophy, right? I still loved Overwatch. Or sorry, I still love Overwatch the way it is right now. But, you know, with the perks, a lot can change. A lot can change. But there's like 2 levels in it, and you only get 2 per match, and some of them are good, some of them are bad, it looks like. So, I don't know, we'll see. And then really quick, just to speak on the balance, they're also bringing hero bans and map bans. This is something I'm going to expand on more in its own video, but I just want to talk about it real quick. That's the most exciting thing, I think, is happening currently in terms of balance, I guess. The hero bans, not as much as map bans. I don't mind one tricks in games. I don't mind people that focus on one hero. I think it's okay if someone identifies with the hero and that's why they play it. So, you know, hero bans aren't as exciting for me as map bans because I think there are a lot of maps that I just don't really care for. Not even that they're bad, I just don't even like the vibe. That sounds terrible when we're talking about balance, but I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 truly bad maps. And it would be nice to be able to avoid those now. And it's going to be fun to be able to avoid those. But yeah, I mean, hero bans and map bans are something that needed to happen. A lot of people just are saying that we're copying Marvel Rivals again. Whatever. I mean, geez, man. You beg for it for months and months and months, and then you finally get it, and whatever. I don't care. I don't care. But either way, I think hero bans and map bans are going to be good, and they're going to be fun. The next thing that I want to talk about is Stadium, okay? And I'm gonna be really quick about this because I think Stadium deserves its own video, if not a few videos, because it looks really cool and really fun. I know it won't be for the competitive people necessarily, although there's going to be a competitive mode, I guess, but it looks very RPG fun. I don't know, 7 rounds of awesomeness of Overwatch. This feels like a passion project that should have happened a long time ago after the announcement of no more PvE or whatever. So I think it's a little late, but you know, we'll have that conversation in another video. But I think Stadium's going to be really fun and really cool to watch. Everything after Stadium, or everything that's not stadium is pretty much just, you know, sprinkles on the cake for me. It's sugar. It's extra. All of the cosmetic stuff that they're doing, including loot boxes, are really good. They're really good in the term in the fact that loot boxes are something that everyone's been begging for a long time since Overwatch 1, since they got rid of them. I don't really care for them. I'll buy the skins regardless, so I'm not the type of guy, you know, I'm a Blizzard chill, so but either way, it's good because it brings a lot of people, it brings a lot of attention to the game. And I think just the mythic choices that they made are really good, right? So this coming season, we're going to have the Zenyatta mythic. Everyone loves Zenyatta. I don't think that's going to drag in the player base that they want to bring back, but I do think that that's a good choice in terms of mythics. And then they announced a Juno mythic, and they announced a Mercy mythic weapon. That is awesome. That is fantastic. That will get so many people to play the game. For obvious reasons, they're two very popular heroes, and obviously Mercy just literally owns the marketplace of ideas when it comes to skins. And Juno, I'm pretty sure, is becoming number 2 or number 3 alongside Kiriko. God, we all know that Kiriko is getting skins. And I also think that the Galaxy skin for competitive is great. I think it's really good. I think it's better, especially than the Jade weapon skin, and that's all it really needed to be, because not a lot of people, you know, enjoyed the Jade weapon skin. I didn't really have a problem with it, but obviously a lot of people didn't like it. So I think that's probably going to be another great thing, another cherry on top, I guess you could say. And then lastly, really quickly, I'll wrap it up really quick, is the heroes. The heroes look really cool. The Freya, the DPS, the bounty hunter from Denmark, looks really slick. Like, like looks like they really deserve to be in Overwatch. I don't know how I can really quantify that, but that's just the feeling that I got. And then also Aqua looked really cool. We only got concepts, but a bow staff, I mean, like, and obviously some sort of water healer bow. I don't know. It looks really good. Yeah, guys. Really, you're gonna have to let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please let me know. This is really important. I obviously give it a high score, but I only give it a 7 out of 10 because I just worry that it almost isn't enough. I think that maybe if this came out in August of this year, maybe we'd be looking at like a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. But right now, I'm only giving it a 7 or like probably an 8, specifically because it might be too late, right? We've lost a lot of people to Rivals, and we've just lost a lot of people to the wider internet. So I'm just gonna say that I'm cautiously optimistic is really it. And I hope that you guys are too, honestly, because this is the first time in a long time we've gotten good news for Overwatch, like pretty much a year. So just let me know, guys, in the comments below. You know that I'll read them, and for those of you that are new, please stick around. I will have more videos coming out. If you care about what the community thinks, I think I do a pretty good job of that.